So, whilst I've got a few other projects on the go, and I'm waiting for those to come to fruition, about 10 days ago I came down to this beautiful woodland here that I'm currently trying to fight my way through to set up the camera trap, the DSLR camera trap, and a couple of trail cams, because I haven't done that in a fairly long time, to see what I might be lucky enough to capture on the cameras. This is a fantastic woodland, and it's looking beautifully overgrown right at the moment, with spring in full swing. And there's golden jackal, badger, fox, marten, wildcat, red squirrels even, all kinds of wonderful creatures. There's lots of bird life here too that you can probably hear. So I'll get to the camera now, hopefully, if I can find my way back through again where I put it, and I'll get back to you in just a second. Hopefully we'll have something recorded on it. We shall see. Bear with me. Everything still seems to be intact. I have the camera down here, one of the flashes there, another one is behind these trees here as a backlight. There's a little trail camera up there and another one here surveying the whole scene. So what I'm trying to do is capture them. There's an animal trail just down here, so I'm trying to capture the animals as they come through there. So let me just log on to the trail camera, and I'll check that first before venturing in to see if there's anything on the DSLR. I also wanted to test out the, I was forwarded these rechargeable AA batteries, which are by a company called XTAR, and they're 4150 milliamp hour rechargeable AA batteries. So I've loaded 4 of them into one of the flash units, and 4 of the normal ones I use, which are I think 3200 milliamp hour. So we'll see if those have lasted the 10 days that I've left the cameras out here, and see how they compare to each other in terms of lasting power. We'll check that out in a second as well. I'm just connecting to the trail cam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 triggers. Oh, I got a marten. Oh, and a jackal. It's in the wrong place to trigger the camera there. And another jackal during the daytime. So I can't see that the DSLR has triggered at all. So I'll turn the trail cams off so they're not recording me, and have a look at the DSLR and see if there's anything on that. I'll also check if the flashes are still triggering. So 1 second. For some reason the trigger is not working. We ran out of battery. And the battery's died on the camera, amazingly enough. So let me just put a new one in. There's only 37 exposures on here. I've got a rather poorly lit shot of the marking, and a bad shot of the jackal, which is a shame because that could have been nice. It's sort of double exposed for some reason. Amazingly, the flash is working. So I shall switch out the cards, switch out the batteries, and let it go again. So that's all reset. Batteries changed, cards changed. I reset the camera settings, and I changed the luminance level for triggering the sensor. So I've put 1/30th of a second at f8 exposure, manual focus on the camera, on the DSLR. Hopefully that'll give me enough speed to, with the strobe effect of the flashes, to freeze the motion of the jackal if he comes through again. And we'll see how it goes. So the camera's been out in a total of about 3 weeks. And it's been about 5 or 6 days since I last visited. So, hoping the batteries have lasted. We've also had some horrific thunderstorms, lightning, torrential downpours. So I'm hoping it's survived all of that. And managed to take some pictures in the process, we'll see. So I'm just going to go in now and check on it. Depending on whether I have caught something and if it's good, I might even pack up and find another location, or switch out cards and batteries and leave it in place. We'll see. So I shall catch up with you in a second at the camera. I'm still fighting my way through the forest to get to the camera, and on my way in I found this amazing little nest with the eggs, and it's really low down on this bush, so I'm hoping it'll survive. Obviously it's the branch has fallen a bit with the heavy rain, so I'm hoping the parent birds, whatever they are. I have no idea what kind of nest that is, whose nest it is. But isn't that wonderful? And hopefully, if the parents are around, they will survive. Okay, on to the camera. I just had a quick look connected on my phone to the 2 solar-powered trail cams that I've set up, and it looks like the majority of triggers has been from this blimmin' blackbird that keeps landing right in the middle of frame on the log there, the fallen log. There was a couple of triggers from red squirrel, which is nice. Not sure I got a shot of it on the DSLR though. And there was one trigger I saw of a martin where the camera fired. No sign of the jackals. One did appear behind the camera, which I caught on the trail cam, on this trail cam over here, with a wide angle of the scene. But none have actually passed through along the path where the DSLR is. So I'll just open up the back of the DSLR and see what we might have got on there. So bear with me a sec. Just check on the battery and see if it's still firing. So amazingly, the XTAR batteries that I put in here, the new ones that were sent to me, the 4150 milliamp hour ones, they're still firing. I don't think the other one is though. So that's quite impressive that they still fire. So if you're interested in those batteries, I'll put a link in the description below for you to have a look at those if you're interested in getting them. So it's 148 triggers. Oh, that's a nice shot of the martin, I think. It's right on the edge of frame. It could be better compositionally, but I still like it. We'll see what it looks like on the laptop. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so out of 148 shots, 2 are of the martin, and the rest are all blackbird. Okay, so what to do, because I don't want to keep getting shots of blackbirds. Right, I'll reset everything, leave it for another week and then reassess. I might change the composition slightly as well and bring the camera around to the side here. Okay, bear with me whilst I do that. Okay, so I finished resetting that. I set the camera to look along the fallen tree, this log here. So before I was looking in this direction at the animals that would have come up down this track, and now I've switched it to this position here, so it's looking along this log here. The peer sensor is where it was, the flash guns are where they were, with both now with the XTAR longer lasting batteries, seeing as they've done so well. I'll link to those, like I said, in the description below, as well as to some of the other equipment that I'm using here, some of the mounts, the kit I used to actually make the camera trap housings, etc. All that will be linked below if you're interested in checking that out. I will close out this video at this point, otherwise it'll get too long, and I'll show you hopefully the results from this reset session now in the next video, and whatever I got in terms of trail cam footage and the couple of shots from the DSLR will be coming up in a second. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and following along. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you again soon. Bye for now.